Hello everybody, and we're back with another project. This is anything but everyday. This is an Onan twin cylinder. The guy I got it from said it was a T-260G. I don't know how specific that is, but it was his dad's. Said it wasn't running on one cylinder. So pop that side off. Head gasket was completely blown out of it. And then I pulled this side off, and this one's not too far behind. It looks like it might have ran hot. This valve seat had actually separated and was coming out. And I couldn't even get this side to fire off of ether. This is original. The coil tested fine. But everything else was just kind of, yeah, you know. So I want to get this thing squared away so I can get parts for it. I'm going to order parts sometime in the next couple days. Full gasket set on the top. And I want to take this valve off, and I want to make sure that the seat is seated. And I want to make sure the seats look okay. Because this looks like it ran a little hot. Bores look good though on either side. And the real expensive part would have been the coil. But like I said, that tested fine. And that was in some fairly cold climate. You're supposed to check it at like 72 degrees or something like that. Nobody, come on. You can't do that. The other problem I see is there's supposed to be fins that go on the outside of this, or a guard, so that the cooling goes over the fins, and those were both missing. And there's some chooch, if you will, in there. So I'm hoping he has those and he can just put them back on. But we'll see. So first thing I'm going to do is try to get those out of there and see where we're at. So, as you can see, I got my good pants on. And for the 10 of you who watched my last video, Gilson's still here if you were be interested. It's on Facebook. So, alright, let's see. So I got the valve out. That's probably washing out pretty good there. It really doesn't look too terrible. This is the seat that had walked its way out. The actual seat itself does not look that bad. It looks like it's, well, at least for how old this thing is. I mean, there's no gouges in it or anything. So I'm wondering if somebody put a new set of valves in here at some point. And just didn't, you gotta roll over, you gotta take a punch and roll this over so it doesn't walk its way out. So I'm gonna relap it. I'm gonna get all this crap cleaned off of it too while I'm at it. And then I'm gonna try to set that. But what I did was I took my seat clamp, not a lot of pressure, just put it right here and just caught the edge of the valve with that, just so it would hold it in place. Took 2 screwdrivers. Yeah, I know. The easiest way to do this is with a valve spring compressor. Well, I don't have one right now. So I just took it, pushed back, and there's 2 keepers in there. And I took my magnet and I took them all out. So that wasn't so bad. Putting it back together, well, we'll see. And we got both the valves out. There's the focus. There's the intake valve. Definitely looks like she was running a little warm. And crud, and it looks like there's some blow-by on that. But this was, when I checked the adjustment on it, it was way out. So that's kind of to be expected. Exhaust valve doesn't look too bad. Probably because most of the exhaust was coming out the intake. So I'm going to get that cleaned up with a brass wire wheel. I'm going to get the gasket off of it, and we'll see where we're at. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Oh yeah, she's been on there for a while. Hasn't been doing anything, but it's been on there for a while. Oh, come on. I don't think they're supposed to make that noise. Yep. Alright. Alright. Got the brass wheel. Let's move all this. Well, put this on top. Put this over. Yeah. Oh, one of the washers in there. Alright. It's gonna have to be cleaned up too. Let her fly. A lot of crud right there. Get that out of there. That's gonna have to do. This is pitted up real good. It's no good. But, like I said, the seats look like they've been replaced, or at least in very good condition. So I'm gonna wipe that out real good. If I can find a rag. Oh, look at this, I found one. I found one! Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of exhaust remaining after the exhaust stroke with this thing. I'm really surprised the thing even ran. Well, I guess I don't know if it ran or not. I never actually heard it run. Bore feels really good yet, though. So, open. We got at least a good start to it. Alright, I'm going to keep cleaning that up. Got the valves cleaned up. There's the exhaust. It really didn't look that bad. Well, like I said, it probably wasn't doing anything. This one was a little more of a challenge. But it came out pretty good. So, yeah. You think it ran a little warm? Yeah, I think so. A little bit grinding compound on it. Alright. Apply this quite liberally. Shouldn't need too much work, really. Just enough to reseat it. This is a lot easier on a horizontal shaft motor, but whatever. Vertical shaft motor. This is vertical shaft. Of course I got some on there. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have done it if I wasn't filming. I gotta clean that off. Well, you guys got the idea. I got her lapped. They weren't, like I said, it seemed like they were pretty good. I just wanted to put a new surface on it. See me? Yeah. So, you can see that or not. A nice flat ridge on there. And nice flat ridge in there. And I'm going to do the same over here. And then I think we can start buttoning her back up. Well, after I got to recheck the clearance. I'll turn you back on for that. Alright, got the valves lapped. So I did check this. Like I said, I checked it before. But now, you know, pull the springs out, set the seats. Clearance is supposed to be 5 thousandths on the intake and 13 thousandths on the exhaust. So let's just check this one, see where we're at. Here's the exhaust. It's a little loose. It's not too bad though. I think we're going to leave it. And then 5 thousandths on the intake. Which I can almost tell you, that looks a little bit. That's right where I want it. Alright, put the springs back on and guess wait for parts. Gonna have, oh, look at that. 2600. Okay. Found the model number there. I've been looking for that. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I think this is going to be it for this one. I'm going to get my parts. Should have head gaskets coming, and top gaskets for all this stuff and whatnot, and this, and the points, new condenser, new plug wires, and I'll probably take the carburetor apart at some point just to make sure that's good before I order parts. But yeah, same thing on the other side, and we'll see you when I get some parts.